Okay, so in this video we're going to set up the home page for the contract theme. The first thing you want to do is under Pages, go ahead and just click Add New. And we're just going to call this page Home. Okay, we don't actually have to enter any content on this page because we're actually going to be using the widgets to actually create this page. So just click, put Home in here, or Home Page, whatever you want to call it. Leave the content area blank, and under Template we're going to go ahead and choose the Home Page template, and go ahead and just click Publish. And before we move further, I just noticed that we have to change our permalinks really quick, so let's go ahead and just update those before we move any further. Okay, so now we have our home page set up. Next thing you want to do is you want to go under your WordPress reading settings and set this new page that you just made as the home page. So under Settings, Reading, where it says Front Page Displays, you want to click on a static page, and then for the front page we want to select Home. Okay, this is the page we just made. Now for the post page, we're going to come back to this later, and we're going to we're going to create a new page for our blog page, and we're going to set that setting here later. But for now, let's just leave that blank. Let's click Save Changes. Go back to our site and go ahead and refresh the page, and you can see we have a blank home page all ready for us to start adding widgets to. And if you remember looking at the theme demo, you can see we have an image slider here, and we have a little text area here with a Get a Quote button. So these are all widgets. First thing we're going to do is we're going to add in this image slider widget here. So what you're going to do is under Homepage Top Center, just go ahead and expand that down. You can see we already have the image slider widget already dragged over, but if you don't see that there, I'll just go ahead and delete it for you. If you don't see that there, all you need to do is find the contract theme dash image slider widget and just drag that down into the Homepage Top Center area. You can go ahead and just leave these width and height settings here if you want to, if you want it to look exactly like it does on the theme demo. Next thing you want to do is go ahead and just set the amount of delay you want in between your images. We usually find that 4 to 6 seconds usually works best. So again, go ahead and enter in what you want there. Now here's where you actually enter in the URLs of the images you want to display in your image slider. Alright, so I already have the URLs of my images on my clipboard, so I'm just going to paste them in here, just like that. And you can also specify a link if you want the images to link to like a specific page or post on your site. You can put that link in here. We're not going to link it anywhere right now, so I'm just going to put in a hashtag here. And what this is going to do is it's going to make the image clickable, but it's not going to link anywhere. So that's it for the image slider. So go ahead and just click Save. And the next thing we want to do is go ahead and add the welcome bar to the site. If you look back at the demo of the theme, you can see that we have like a little welcome bar here. So let's go ahead and add that in. So just go ahead and find the contract theme dash welcome bar widget and drag that down into the homepage top center. And you can go ahead and just enter a welcome message text in here. You can put whatever you want in here. This is the actual green text that you see here on the screen. So we're just going to go ahead and type in exactly what it says right here. We're going to type in "Turn your dreams into a reality." Turn your dreams into a reality. So I'm going to leave that as it is. Now the button text, this is the actual where it says "Get a Quote" here. You can have this say whatever you want. Again, we're just going to do exactly like it says in the demo. I'm just going to put "Get a Quote," and the button URL, this can link to a specific page on the site. For example, if you have a page where visitors can fill out a web form to get a quote from your on your site, you can go ahead and put the URL to that page here. But again, we're just going to put a hashtag in here just so it links. It makes the link or the button clickable, but it doesn't link anywhere. This is where you'd actually put the actual link to your page that you want people to go to get a quote. So I'm just going to go ahead and just click Save. Let's take a look at the site and see how it's looking so far. You can see we've got the image slider working right here, and we've got the welcome box which we just created. You can see how the hashtag that I put in there makes the button clickable, but it doesn't link anywhere. Okay, So next thing we want to do is we want to add these featured page widgets in here. So that's also a widget that we already have designed into the theme. So let's go back to the widget screen. And now we are done with the homepage top center area. And we want to move into the homepage left area, or the homepage bottom left area, which is this area right here on the screen. So let's go ahead under homepage bottom left, expand that down, and we want to find the home contract theme dash home featured page widget. Let's go ahead and drag that down. And title is what will actually show up here as the actual name of the page. If you want it to be the same as the page title, you can do that here. We're just going to go ahead and put we're going to go ahead and just make a copy here. Building your dream. So we're going to type building your dream, and we don't have the page building your dream created yet, so we're going to have to come back to this in a second. After we create this widget, we're going to go create the actual page, and then we're going to come back here and select the page, but we don't have it created yet, so let's skip that. Show featured image. Select this if you want to show the featured image of your page, which will actually show up here, and I highly suggest you check that box because it looks a lot better than having no image there. Let's go ahead and select that. Excerpt content limit. This is how many words you want to limit. In this little area here, you can see we have some text here, which kind of gives you a preview as to what's on the page. This actual excerpt content limit will put a limit as to how many of those words show up here. So we recommend leaving this around 30, which should already be pre-filled in for you. Let's go ahead and just click save. And now we're going to add one more featured page widget to add the second page down here, the We Do Interiors 2 page. So go up here and drag in the contract theme home featured page widget again. And we're going to go ahead and just put We Do Interiors 2. And today I cannot type and I cannot talk. Kind of just getting over a little cold here. So sorry if my voice sounds a little stuffy, that's why. So show featured page, go ahead and just click, show featured image. Go ahead and check that box again if you want to show the image, which I suggest you do. And of course, excerpt content limit should be around 30 words to look how we have it on the theme demo. So now, since these pages that I want to show up here are not created, we have to go create those pages. So you probably already have these pages created already, and so I'm going to go ahead and pause this video, and all I'm doing here is just creating a page. So that's it. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I paused the video there, and what I did is I just created two new pages, one called Building Your Dream and one called We Do Interiors 2, which is basically the same pages that I have here on the theme demo. So let's take a look at those really quick. They're just standard pages. You can have these look however you want. It doesn't matter. All that matters is you name the page what you want, of course, and then under the actual theme itself, you want to upload a featured image here. Now this featured image is what is going to show up here on the home page, as the featured image for that page. Okay, so we've already have Building Your Dream created, and of course this would be whatever page name or title of your page that you have here. Put in whatever content you want and upload your featured image. Now if we go back under Appearance Widgets and we go back to the home page bottom left area, we go back to these home featured page widgets, and we want to select the pages and associate them. Associate our widget with the pages that we want. So for this widget here, we've called it Building Your Dream. We want to select the Building Your Dream page, and of course we want to have Show Featured Image selected and click Save. We're going to go back to our other widget here, and we're going to select the page that we want and click Save. Now again, you probably already have your pages already made at this point, but since we're doing this demo video, we had to press pause and go create these pages. So let's go back to the home page and see what this is looking like so far. Okay, you can see we've got the image slider, the welcome message with the little button area here, the call to action button, and we've got our featured pages, and these link to the pages we just created. So next we're going to add the testimonial boxes to the bottom right area of the home page. So we're going to go back to our widgets screen here, and we're going to move on down to the homepage bottom right sidebar, and we're going to use a new widget called the contract theme testimonial widget. So just drag that on down, and what you have to do here now is just enter in the URL to the testimonial image. So the testimonial image is this little image you see here. You know, it's like the little headshot of the person who's giving a testimonial. And we're going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'm going to grab the URL of my image that I want to put in here. Okay, so I've went and grabbed the URL of my little testimonial image. I'm just going to go ahead and paste it in here. Okay, so this should be a 51 by 51 pixel headshot image is what we recommend here. And once you've uploaded that to your server, just go ahead and enter in or paste in the URL here. Now heading 1 is actually the name. You can see here we have Mark Jones, so I'm just going to go ahead and type in Mark Jones here. Heading 2 can be, you know, something like the family or the business name, whoever's giving a testimonial. You know, what are they associated with? This can be their website, you know, again, business name or family name, whatever you want here. We're just going to put in the Jones family. And heading number 3 can be, you know, their city or state, you know, or actually whatever you want here. But we've created 3 different little text styles that you can use however you want. We're just going to put some city, some state, or we're just going to put New York. Okay, so for the testimonial text, this is the actual testimonial itself. It's going to show up in this little cursive quoted text style. So what we're going to do is we're just going to grab some lorem ipsum text here, you know, just to fill it in for now. But this is where you'd actually have your clients, you know, their actual testimonial. And go back, and we're just going to paste in some text here. We recommend keeping this to around, you know, 4 lines of text at the most. You know, if you look at our theme demo here, you can see we have about 4 lines of text. If we had any more than that, you know, things would really start to look jammed up. And so I'm just going to take some of this text away here. Now that should equal to around 4 lines of text on the site. And if not, we can go back and delete some if we need to. So let's go back to the home page and refresh the page and see how we're looking. So if we go back to the home page, and you can see we've already refreshed the page, you can see we have the testimonial widget in here, and we can go ahead and add some quotation marks in here, which is something I just noticed we forgot to do. And we can put some little dots at the end to hint that there's more to that testimonial. Refresh the page, and we're looking good so far. We can go ahead and add in the location map widget next, and we're actually going to leave that for a separate video. So we're going to skip that because that's, you know, needs its own video separately, because we need to cover that in full detail. So thanks for watching the how to set up your homepage video. Let's go ahead and get into the different page templates. Talk to you soon.